Can you believe that we're already here? Oh my goodness gracious, what a day it is, huh? Rocket League is back. Professional Rocket League is back in the form of the RLCS 2026 season, opening with the North American Open. I am McMaster, for those of you who may not know, and this is the figuring that out still, team stream. So, welcome. We're gonna have games here soon enough. I mean, before anything else, a massive shout out to you, my man, Boz Clues. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be able to cast this team of Comms, Creamz, and Paarth. They look fantastic going through scrims. I've had the privilege and honor of being able to watch them compete against some other top-level teams, top 4 potential teams that we've scrimmed, and man, things are coming together quickly. So, tonight should be a pretty quick stream, not gonna lie to you. Frankly, if we take a look at things, okay, we have the bracket here, at least our bracket. We're in Pool A11 as the 11th seed. As you'll see right here, Wiz is the sub, Comm, Creamz, and Paarth being the main starters. And if we were to take an extra look, 11th seed right here. So, it should be a walk in the park tonight. I say should, you never know what can happen. I'm going to be confident in our guys, as I should be. But we're waiting on the winner of this matchup right here. Mink FC and Los Cremosos, I believe it is pronounced, but I'm just throwing some at the wall and seeing if that'll stick. So, regardless of who we end up facing, I'm highly confident today should be an absolute breeze. Should be a guarantee through today. Should be just about a guarantee through tomorrow. And then Saturday is where things really get testy. So, we'll see. But, I mean, I can honestly say that this is an absolute privilege to be doing this. Comm's been my favorite player for several years. So, for this to happen, it's a pretty cool full circle moment. Paarth and Creamz are very cool guys, fun to talk to and just chat around with. So, it's just been a blessing to be a part of this group. And of course, I gotta give Wiz credit. Thank you, Wiz, for bringing me on. Beastbound, I got to meet him in person. He's their coach, even though he is overseas. Beastbound has been a fantastic person to get to meet and talk to. I met him at the Scenic City Invitational, a Collegiate Rocket League Invitational. That was towards the end of September. And here we are. So, who all do we even have in here right now? I don't know who else is in here. I don't know who all is here ready to watch, but I can just say, having watched scrims, I am highly confident in this team. And I think the 11th seed is not, I don't think it's accurate enough, simply put. I think we got more potential than that even says. Just the eye test. So, we'll see when things get started here soon. Again, we got to wait for our first opponent, but I hope you're all doing fantastic. It's going to be a good time. Again, we'll have a stream tonight. Assuming we make it through tomorrow, which that's going to happen, we'll have a stream tomorrow. And then assuming we make it through Saturday, which is going to happen, we'll have another broadcast Sunday night. So, it's going to be a fantastic time. Thank you, Motorcycle Guy, for driving by. I just can't wait. How's everyone else doing? I don't know who all's in here right now, but hopefully everyone's doing well. I'm just excited. I'm just excited. I'm trying to contain it, and it ain't working. I'm not even sure what else can really be said right now, other than looking at the other brackets, I guess is an easy thing that we can be doing. So why not hop on over? Again, we are in Pool A11. There's 1,262 teams that have registered for this tournament. 32 pools of double elimination. It should be, it's best of 3 today. Here, and here. Just all best of 3. Should be 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, likely. And then that would lead us into tomorrow, where things become best of 5s and become a little bit more challenging, because then, lower level teams start getting weeded out a bit. Better ones continue to thrive and elevate themselves, as I'd expect us to do. I do not know where exactly we wind up on this, but I mean, if we look at the rest of the pools, Pool A1, NRG got the number 1 seed. Obviously, is defending world champs. That makes sense. Second seed is Shopify, and I can't even remember who exactly it was. First Killer, LJ, Kofer, and then coached by Violent Panda. That makes sense, especially with that world championship wisdom that Violent Panda has. A3 Space Station leads it. It's just going to be such a good time. Cannot wait. Seed 4, Gen G, the new Gen G, that is. Magic Bear, Justin, and Rise. How weird is it that Rise is now in North American Rocket League. I think that's one of the weirdest things. Is he the first person to play for 3 regions, I wonder? Being Europe, MENA, and now North America? That's something to actually look into. I'll check into that later on down the line. Foot Esports, right here, is number 5. It's who we were actually screaming to warm up, Sosa, Cheese, and Frosty. That's an extremely talented group. Good evening, Comm Mom. Comm's mom. Welcome. Games will start here soon. We're currently waiting on our opponents. We'll get there soon enough. I wrote down these rosters. Redacted, Wavy 2-Piece Talk. I saw a scrim with them earlier this week as well. We've only been playing teams that are like top 5 to 12. But we're right here at 11. That is where we are sitting. We are the 11th seed. We're waiting on this match to go through. Waiting to see who wins that best of 3, and then we'll have our game up and running. So it's a little bit of time until the first game. I'm definitely live a little bit early, but frankly, when you have a team of this caliber, you just get a first round bye. So we got to wait and see how exactly this plays out. Hopefully everyone is doing well tonight. I certainly am. I'm excited to the point of struggling to contain it. But this should be an absolute blast. And again, we're just waiting on the winner of Los Cremosos and Mink FC. After that, we set sail. See how far we can go. Honestly, I'm seeing the way this team has been playing. Beastbound's a fantastic coach. Comm, Paarth, and Creamz are all coachable players. And I really think they have extremely high potential. So we'll see how this goes. Lucas, what up? Hey, quick shout out to my man over here, Wuka Lucas. During last season, the European Last Chance qualifiers, Lucas was willing to have myself as well as another one of my friends, Fallen Realms, on to cast their Last Chance qualifier run, which included 2 matchups up against Gentlemates, and it was an incredible stream. Had a great time with it. Much love to Lucas. He's overseas and still here to support us, so thank you so much for being here, my man. Greatly appreciated. Man, I'm so good. I'm living life. All I hope is that they don't forget to invite me when we end up getting our matchup, because I need to be in the lobby for this. We'll see how this goes. But man, I'm so excited for this. I mean, this is by far the most high-level group that I've been able to have the honor of casting. Previously, the group highest level group that I casted before, I believe it might have been Wuka Esports, honestly enough, during those LCQs, but also Golden Hour Esports had a couple of top 32 appearances during Open 4 and 6, I believe it was, of the NA Opens. Struggled a bit during LCQ, but that happens. And then there's this, where you have, you know, guys who are getting into the top 4 of North America, if not higher, for previous records, so it's just a good time. I'm loving it. Alright, hold on. Let me do something real quick. That's better. Now when I actually look at preview of myself, it kind of at least looks like I'm looking at the camera. Yeah, you just saw the team? Dude, it's crazy. Comm, Paarth, and Creamz is a great trio. They've looked so good during scrims. They've been loose. You know, no one's got in anyone's case. They get along well. And that's really crucial. It is extremely crucial to have that. Yeah, it's you're correct. Tonight's stream should last maybe an hour if we're lucky to have that much gameplay. So, all we're waiting on right now again is the winner of the first matchup of today, which is Los Cremosos and Mink FC. We are in Pool A11. We are the 11th seed. Let's see, we already got a couple of results coming through, just a couple of DQ wins. Again, tonight shouldn't really be anything crazy. It's not. It's just how day one goes for teams like this. They just kind of mow through everybody. The higher teams just win, and that's how it's going to go. So, we'll wait for that moment. It's coming up here soon. Yeah, you are right. It is an absolutely absurd team. So, I could not be more excited about it. It's certainly the best team I've ever casted. Well, So, here's the thing. In terms of... It is the best team I've hosted. That's a way I'll phrase it. It's certainly the best team that I've hosted. When it comes to teams that I've casted before, I got to cast Gentlemates twice with you guys, which had World Champ Seiko on it. I've gotten to cast Kurnovi multiple times, so if you're talking about World Championship Legacy, there are players I have been able to broadcast that have reached a higher peak in terms of the RLCS landscape, but in terms of a team that I've been able to host on my stream, this is by far the best. And they could really shock a lot of people. I certainly believe so. Again, they've looked great in scrims. I'm highly excited for this. Although I believe I forgot a couple of things, but that's okay. We have a little bit of time. Alright, let's see. Yep, that should be on. Alright, let's see. I gotta look up something really quick. I think we're good where we're at. We're just waiting on our team. Again, still no result yet from that first matchup. Los Cremosos and Mink FC. So again, out of the 1,200 something teams, 1,262 teams that are competing tonight, Los Cremosos is seed 1,014. So only 48 teams below them, and then Mink FC is seed 1,035. So only 27 teams lower than that. So no matter who wins, it's going to be a walk in the park. We're just kind of steamrolled. So all we're waiting on now is for that result. It's got to be a close matchup. They got to be having a good time. What can I be doing in the meantime? I guess what's something that you guys would like me to participate in, or for you guys to see? I'm claiming drops right now, and Rocket League is a lot louder than I recall. I'm gonna have to turn down the game volume just a bit. But that's plenty about me. What's everyone else up to? How's everyone else's day been? Did everyone have a good week? How was the Friday? I want to have some conversations here. Talk to me, people. And you know what, we're gonna adjust this again. Just can't quite get it perfectly how I want it. I think it's how it was before, but we're gonna revert back to that. Stressful day? Was it because of RLCS starting up? I know you had Fallen back on the broadcast, and I'm glad you did, because he's a great guy, phenomenal caster. I'm a big fan of him. But, I mean, you guys had a big day. You had a good start to your day, and you ended up making it through upper bracket, so not too bad, right? Good. Good all around. That's what we like to see. Yeah, I saw that. That was odd. And there was no reason to lose to that team. How many goals was put up in the third game? Like 4? 5 maybe? It was stressful when it didn't need to be. I think they were just screwing around, but they'll really lock it down tomorrow. It's a great roster you have. Sorry, just texting the wife. She's on her way home from work, so I want to make sure she's all good. Exactly 5. That's fair. Yeah, again, anything can happen, so I'm not going to rule out, well, anything. Everything is possible. Who knows? Yes, correct. Tomorrow is when things start getting a little bit hectic. Well, oh, what seed were you guys again? Do you recall? Seed 36? Oh, you are right there. You are right there for top 32. You guys can make it. When I casted Golden Hour here in North America during last season, again in 4 and in 6, we were able to get top 32 as like seed 42, 47, something like that. Beastbound. What up, coach? Massive shout out to Beastbound. Let me just say, first of all, incredibly knowledgeable person, knows how to articulate his thoughts well, and was just super cool to meet in person back at the end of September. So a big shout out to Beastbound for just being an overall very cool human and a great person to work with for tonight. We're almost ready, Beast. We're almost ready. I mean, are you even going to coach for day one? We're not going to face, like, anybody of note. Actually, that's a good question, Beast. What do you think of day one? Do you like how it eases you in? Would you prefer to just jump into higher level competition? What are your thoughts on day one from a coach's POV? Oh, fair enough. I think you actually might be playing Plats. Like, both these two teams, it's boring. Booster! What's up? And a shout out to Booster. I'm giving everybody shout outs. Good indicator for energy on 30 days. Yeah. And I was in there. I got to hear a little bit of the scrims. The energy was great. We'll see. They looked like they were having a good time. They were enjoying themselves. So I really liked the vibes that I was feeling. Shout out to Booster. And as the manager of Team Ascend out in EU, he made it through day one uppers as well. So best of luck tomorrow for you and your team. I'll be rooting for you guys. Want to give a shout out to you. It did have a lot of upsets. Scrims don't take as an indicator. Okay, that's fair. See, the whole pathway of thinking from you, Beast, is so different from me just because I've never been in the position that you're in. Rightfully so. I don't think you should trust a pro team with me. What? Some 2.3... Wow. What in the world? I don't think we're going to have to wait 55 minutes. I certainly hope not. And yes, I do have the bracket open if you would like to see it, sir. How are some top 33 teams out day one? Here's what we got, Beast. It's just been DQs, 2-0s. Nothing outrageous, at least in this side of the bracket. Still nothing on this. But I mean, again, like, this is what you're dealing with. Either seed 1014 or seed 1035. That's true, Booster. I saw that. EU has so many more teams. Oh, goodness gracious. European Rocket League's in a crazy state right now. Even North American Rocket League's in a crazy state. Again, I was talking about this earlier before you guys all joined back in. It does not make sense to me how Rise is now in North America. I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, it just throws me off. Is he the first person to play in 3 different regions? Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. I forgot all those teams that were, that were imports playing in different regions aren't able to do that anymore. Forgot about that ruling. Regardless, if you guys are a top 50 seed, you absolutely could make top 32. I mean, again, I witnessed that with Golden Hour Esports during Open 4 and 6 in North America last season. Yeah, NA's not crazy in the same way that EU is, in terms of the addition of teams. I think you are correct. I think there are teams that that dropped out. But I mean, there were still quite a few shifts. The only team that really stayed together was NRG, and rightfully so. Why would you break up a World Championship team? All right, well, we already have... All right, so here's where we're at, okay? Here's where we're at. We don't have this winner yet. We're waiting on him. It's a best of 3. Not sure what's going on. Whatever. We already have this. So, free kept, which is like seed like 500, I think it was. Seed 523 was able to get a 2-1 win over their opponent, so that'll be fun. We just need this to come through first, and that's where we're at. So, we'll find out. Yeah, I mean, Booster, it's not supposed to be easy, you know? That's what this is. If it was easy, everyone would do it, but it's not, so not everyone can. I believe in you guys. Wuka had a more stressful time than you guys did, and they're a higher seed. That's not a shot at Wuka. It's just kind of how the tournament fell into place. There we go. There's a new connection between Wuka, Lucas, and Booster. They're about to get scrims now. That's fair, Booster. And it is what it is. Rocket League's in a decent state because of it. Well, especially in EU. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting. You guys can face each other tomorrow? Actually? Hold on. I want to see this. 2,171 teams. Can you believe that? What pool are you guys in then? Actually, I'll be able to find you without any issue, right? Okay, let's see. A4. Alright, here, let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look together. Well, first of all, let me refresh. Make sure nothing has happened here. Oh, all of that for a DQ. So, sorry guys, but I think we're going to have to take a look at the bracket here later. Just saying that. Hate to say. Beast, you got your match, brother. By the way, really quick, since the announcement, I've had multiple followers on Twitch, and I just want to thank them really quick. Taizuko, Upi, Mateo, both Comm's mom and dad, shout out to both of them. Beastbound, and then the San Antonio Stallions from CSA, shout out CSA. Just wanted to throw those out there. So, thank you for all the follows. All right, we have our team, or we have our opponent. Our opponent is going to be Los Cremosos, like seed 1014, if I remember correct. All right, let's see. So you guys are all right. You're in match B against Danish Dynamite. Ascend is, and then Wuka's in D. Holy smokes, you're not. Well, hold on. No, you guys can't match up, can you? Oh, okay. I was reading the bracket incorrectly. That's kind of crazy. Well, I obviously wish you guys the best of luck. Oh, you know I will be. I'm gonna have to try to keep up with both of your guys' streams. Alright, Beast. GK in the word. Goodness. Anything can happen, though. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time we got into this, yeah? And we're gonna have to leave. Never mind, we're not ready yet. We thought we were. We thought we were. We should be ready, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for some top-lane basketball? Basketball? What? Hold on. My brain. All right. I think we're actually ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for this. It's time for some professional Rocket League. Toplet is ready to go up against our opponents, Les Cremosos, which I ended up spelling incorrectly, so we're going to correct that right now. And we're going to get into things. Comm's just going to float it up. And LCM Saps is able to take it out wide. Creamz now to the side wall. Looking for a double tap potentially. Does have it, and Comm tried to steal it, but was unsuccessful. But it doesn't matter. That's goal number 1 belonging to Creamz. And this just is not going to be fair. I'm throwing this out right now. I want to try to be somewhat kind to the opponents. It's just how it is. Lucas, you have no idea, my man. Or you do. Or you have a great idea. Fatal. I hope you're doing well, my man. See, of the entire weekend, this is going to be the most relaxing stream, because it's going to be this. Passing place, left, right, center. Paarth, back to Creamz, popping it up to Paarth once more, searching for a demo, and there is a clear that comes through from Anbu. Plat turning weird. This is crazy. This is literally just a time for the team to feel nice and loose. I mean, Creamz is blocking Comm's shot. Paarth in the corner, kicked out wide. Comm in field behind Creamz. He'll take control towards the side wall. Paarth's actually going to be bumped off the ball effectively. What a smart play coming through from LCM Saps. Pop from Creamz to Comm. Staying in the air. Paarth on the pre-jump passing play. He's staying in the air with Comm, and it's going to find its way through. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on. Paarth tried getting it back to Comm, but it ended up being an own goal in the end. Regardless, come on. Well, this will either be a really fast game or a really long game based on how many times Top Lane wants to score, and as of right now, they want to score as many times as humanly possible. That's just an easy play. Comm to Paarth. Light work. You know, full transparency, right? I love this. This is known. I love this casting. It is so hard to cast a day 1 matchup like this, where it is literal platinums up against players who have been near the top of majors before. Comm tried getting the corner read. It's not going to happen. Creamz on the turn. Blasts it off the backboard. Paarth, one more touch off the ceiling. Creamz on the pass back now towards Comm. Pop up towards Paarth. From the ceiling on the drop down, popped up now back towards Comm to the backboard. Creamz in the air, pass towards Comm, off the bar, not going to find its way through. So close for top lane, but they'll have to keep on trying. Ba, if that's possible, I want to see it. Oh my goodness gracious! Styling right now on Los Cremosos. Pop up from Comm, right in the path of Creamz, then just for good measure. It was already going in, but he gets the extra touch anyways. And this is literally going to be the entirety of this best of 3. It is going to be the members of top left simply looking for the highlight reel finishes. That's all this is, really. Comm with an awkward pop that Andu's actually able to get an effective clear on. Creamz attempting to psycho. Does find it. Comm's already up on the pre-jump. Extra touch towards Paarth. Can he put it through? Of course he can. Oh my gosh, man. Nothing about this is fair. There's a small part of me that feels bad, but if you signed up for the RLCS Open, you should know what's coming. And Saps isn't moving. Oh boy. Comm, dribble, midfield, Creamz, pinch, unsuccessful. What a shame. Unable to get a 6th goal on the board so far, but it's still not going to happen. Look at the patience and the execution up against this team that is totally game for this matchup. Saps is already done. He's already pissed off. He's decided that he's had enough, and as a result, he's just not moving. You could try to set an RLCS record if you wanted to farm demos on Sap. Just a concept. Look at Andrew still being aggressive. It's so hard to broadcast this. Out in front. Oh, such a close opportunity. Pinch. Oh, what a save from Anbu. And Paarth is there on the pre-jump, but he doesn't score. He'll get the reset. Blocked out by Creamz. Self-sabotage necessary just to keep this one mildly interesting for the members of top left. All right. Things I didn't expect for 100. A goal comes through on the side of Los Cremosos. There is no shutout here in this game. And the goal was not an own goal. Mind-blowing. Anbu is trying his darndest. Creamz is just searching for psychos. Paarth pass back towards Creamz. No bit boost, but still wins a giant 50 downfield. And again, Saps has not moved. He has not disconnected, I don't believe. Creamz is literally asking if he's okay. Paarth now, midfield, pinch with Creamz. Looking to follow it into the corner. Small pinch. Paarth looking to intervene. Creamz, reset, off the bar. Comm, not going to send it through. Just taking time off the clock. You know, what a shame for Anbu. And, you know, subsequently for, I'm sorry, I'm just struggling to find the name there. For Lol Angel. Well, what a shame that their teammate has given up. They could be fighting a nice 3v3 right now, but instead they're fighting a 2v3, and you never want to be a part of that. Just bad teammates, bad chemistry. That's ultimately what cost Los Cremosos in this fight was just the lack of teamwork. It has nothing to do at all with any other factor whatsoever. Nothing else. Doesn't have to do with anything. That's 3 goals for Paarth, 2 for Creamz, none for Comm, but Comm did have 4 assists, so, you know, is what it is. That's game 1 said and done. And we're just going to wait on LCM Saps because he might have even just stepped away to get a drink. Who knows? Hopefully he's all right. We didn't see him move after, I want to say, the 3rd goal. So we'll find out. No telling exactly what's going on with LCM Saps, but again, hopefully he's doing okay. And we'll keep on rolling from here. Regardless, top lane look like you're having a great time. I'm certainly enjoying watching. I'm enjoying being the broadcaster, if you will. Failure. There ain't gonna be comms. I'm not in there. This ain't for comms. And even then, who knows if they were even talking in that game? Mr. Paarth just said, "Hey friends, is your boy okay?" Is Saps gonna join? I don't know. He's in the lobby, but he has not joined, so I think this continues as a 2v3 even because he's in the lobby and just is not joining. Close pinch for Los Cremosos, but Paarth's right back on the ball, doing what he does, getting a reset. Anbu had a good challenge on that, but that's the extent of it. Another pinch. Paarth is just sitting back in net. Creamz, pinch opportunity. A light one at that. Paarth kick off the corner. Creamz and Paarth running over each other. You know, Fatal, you're right. You know, you can't be giving up. This is RLCS. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Why would the third teammate stop playing? You know, like it's unfortunate, and you know, all you can wish for is a change of heart on the side of Sap. Another cycle being attempted by Creamz. I wonder if he likes a certain mechanic in this game. Comm try getting the reset double off the sidewall. Amy's going to take his time from the backboard. Paarth up top. Now here comes Lol Angel. Two players are up for Team Le. Paarth and Creamz, while Comm waits center, and he will take that one in unless Creamz saves it. Creamz does save it. Paarth, the follow, gets the fake, and he will walk it on through. Fatal, that's a real brother right there. Thank you for that. And hey, top lane is at minimum gonna make top 4. So that's when the opportunity is gonna show up, baby. Kickoff lost to Comm. Up top, Paarth off the ceiling. Creamz also off the ceiling, and they just can't quite link up. The defense there are really doing a great job really doing a fantastic job of making sure that they interrupted that passing play there. Paarth's taking post-game interview. Oh, you know what, Beast? I'm glad you said that. I did not know the protocol regarding post-game interview, so I will gladly accept him. Does he want it now? You just want me to join up? I can just join up the VC after this game. I'll just do that. 9. What up, dude? It's been a while. How you doing, G? We're using today as a much more, relaxed and, engaged with the chat kind of stream, but the next couple days are going to be much more broadcast focused. And when we're in games, I'm probably not going to be paying much attention to chat, just making sure everyone's aware of that. Because I want it to be a nice professional broadcast. That's at least what I like to do. And I believe it's the best way I can represent this absolute squad we have here. What a great save coming in from Lol Angel. All the way downfield. Comm barely able to reach back for it. Gets the corner double. Just off target. Paarth trying to cycle it backwards. Instead, it's Creamz up top. Comm, lead right interference. He didn't find a team on time. That shocks me, honestly. Paarth, double reset. Creamz playing defense against his own team. And, you may have to start calling into question the character of some of these players here on top left. They seem to be playing against each other. And that's not what you want out of your RLCS roster. You don't want these guys, getting each other's way, bumping each other. There's some rough stuff coming through from top left. Fatal, I feel you, man. It's rough, but you know what? They're trying their darndest. Creamz can't find the double. Ambu downfield. Comm off the corner. Creamz with a catch and a reset to use as a wave dash. Paarth can't get the touch. Net is open, but Comm will shut that down. A minute 30. Can any goal-scoring opportunities arise for the dynamic duo of Anbu and Lol Angel? Great save out in front coming through from Anbu. getting his first save on the board this game. Ball Angel. Back towards the midfield. Creamz. Sidewall. Double to the backboard. Light pop. Creamz again. Looking to control. Reset. Carry over the top of the net. No shooting opportunity. Can't set up his teammates. Creamz stopping, I believe, to type. Or just in general. Nope. I was just incorrect altogether. Paarth back downfield. Solo effort. Not on target. Creamz follow-up shot. Ends up going for the fake. And Anbu's able to get a hard clear off the sidewall. Goes back towards his own net. He almost owned goals. But, I mean, something needs to change in a hurry, and now would be a great time for Sap to join the lobby. Or, excuse me, to join his team. Really embarrassing stuff out of Sap. You don't like to see that. You never like to see a teammate give up. Especially so early into a tournament. Nice team bumps going on in the corner. Just wasting out the rest of the clock. Here comes Anbu with control on the sidewall, but Paarth just being a little stinker, just kind of blocks it, and no offensive anything coming through on the side of Los Cremosos. But I mean, that happens when you only got 2 players. That is a good game. That is a victory. And I'm just gonna immediately hop into the chat.
Good news is both our games are ready for the rest of the day, so.
Thank God.
Well, that was certainly a close second game, fellas.
Thank you.
Yeah, way to push through in the end.
If their third was there, would have been a little worried.
Yeah.
And that should, you know, that must have been a broken
heart. Had to
heart.
hit a quick DDoS on their star player. LCM, whatever his name was.
Anbu could have been arguable to receive it, but you know what? You made the right decision. You took away the series 2-0. How you guys feel after that, you know, that gut-wrenching close series?
My teammate's taking a shit.
Yeah. We told him to get a diaper, but he doesn't have that kind of commitment.
Poor man.
Yeah.
Poor guy. I mean, you know, if it were me, I'd dedicate myself to the team like that, but I'm not on the team because I'm not as good.
He doesn't want it.
That's fine. Maybe tomorrow. Oh well, fun stuff. Congrats on the win, and you know, from here, hopefully, you guys actually play against 3 players.
Yeah,
It should be.
Free stuff. I'm out. Keep having fun.
Good luck.
we will. Peace out, Rip.
Peace. There we go. That was Comm and Creamz specifically. Paarth, poor guy. Paarth is dealing with some serious stomach issues at present. So he's doing all right. He's living, but he's struggling at the same time. So is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick look at the bracket for the rest of the day. We're up against Free Cap next, seed 500 something. So it is certainly an upgrade as to our last opponent. So give me a sec to make sure that that's changed. That was quite a series. Oh, you know what? I forgot a prediction. Duh. What am I doing? Let's get a prediction. Wiz, what up, dude? What seat do I live in? I'm from Ohio, my man. OH. Bro, Meg, what up, dude? Yeah, dude, it's a chill day today. If you saw what just happened, it's whatever. So. Day 1 is for vibes. That's exactly what this is. I've never had so much chat interaction in my life while a game has been going on. Just legitimately. All right, we're going to have a prediction. Will top lane be able to win? We'll find out. Wiz, why you ask, my man? I'm just curious. Also, thank you, Wiz, for the follow. Much appreciated. But yeah, why you ask, my brother? We're swinging on the lobby. At least we have our matches scheduled through the rest of the day. There goes Comm. He has disappeared. Who wants to lose points? Yeah. Tomorrow will be multi-watching. Who you got your eye on, bro, Meg? Okay, now Paarth's gone. Alright, so Paarth is not doing well. And we're gonna sub in Wiz. Alright, Paarth is subbed. Paarth is out. At least for now. Hold on. Aw, poor Paarth, man. He's got a stomach bug or stomach flu or something. I feel bad for him. Yeah, dang right, Fatal. Hopefully Paarth does feel better, especially for tomorrow. You know, today, thankfully, is basically a free day. Kind of just sit back, relax, have fun, enjoy playing, and then go from there. SBC has Bosco and Scythe. What? SBC got Bosco and Scythe? Who's their third? Fatal. Scythe was on 100X when they were doing quite well, and Bosco Boy is also pretty well known throughout the scene. Who's their third? They don't have everyone, boys. We're waiting on their one last teammate. Juice? Goodness. Alright, one of the opponents said it's an honor, gentlemen, and Wiz said, I know. That's pretty great. That's what it's about. Alright, as soon as this is ready, I'll go ahead and make sure that, I'll make sure that predictions are closed because we don't want any cheaters in here. Yeah, bro, Mike, who's that third? Juice is the third? Okay. I did not know. I thought so, but my brain wasn't connecting dots anyways. There he is. We have everyone. Paarth will be sitting out for this matchup, but we are ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have some more fun. It is game time. Top left, up against Free Cap. Creamz gonna take it right away into the left-hand corner. Touch out wide towards the midfield. Wiz following up into the corner on Natural Beef, leaving it for Luijo. Comm sending towards the far corner on Natural Beef up top, and this is immediately a raise of competition compared to Los Cremosos. Here comes Creamz with the double tap. Light work. That is simply what he does. Sorry, I was driving you. End of tomorrow, you'd have NRG. That is unfortunate, Bromank. That is highly unfortunate. (1-0) though for top left. We're going to let it continue to ride. Creamz. Pop up. Wiz. Drop back down. Infield. Comm there to receive it on the pop up. Looking to go solo. Reset underneath one. Gets a second reset towards the corner. But Broad is able to make sure that it is kept out wide. Gets a pop off the top of Creamz as well. Dribble kept neutral at the midfield line. Whiz into the right-hand corner. That's going to just go all the way across the field, and Wiz able to get a demo. Comm's up on the pre-jump to the ceiling. Drop down towards Comm. It's saved by Luijo. My goodness. Yeah, but I will say, unfortunately, yeah, Paarth is dealing with some severe stomach issues, so that is unfortunate. Bro, I will say, if you do face us, I'm sorry in advance. This team that we're working with here of Creamz, Paarth, and Comm is gross and could genuinely end up being top 4. Luijo, though, looking to go on his own, and does. Trying to earn a bit of respect out of the consummate professionals. Bumps Creamz out of the way, goes from the backboard, and then wins the challenge up against Creamz. He's just making things slightly more interesting, I guess. Off the kickoff, Comm not able to get the demo onto Broad. It is Wiz. The 50 just sent right over towards Creamz. On the pass back towards Wiz. No link up found. Hard off the sidewall. Comm up top. Shot and through. As long as top lay have the lead, they're going to just mess around. It is simply what it is. So they'll go for this. They'll take their shot. It's a simple one for Comm. That's light work. And then from here, we'll see how things progress. See if they continue trying to search for highlights. Kickoff, just going to go straight into the net. Wiz gets himself on the board. Is what it is. 3-1, top left, doing their work. Hard to say anything else. Fully support SBC, but NRG is off of... Yeah, that's fair. They're, I mean... Confidence could not be higher for a team than coming off of a World Championship win. So we'll see how they end up looking. Wiz is going to go to the backboard. Luijo is able to turn it away. Creamz backboard once more. It might just trickle on in on its own. Wiz wins the 50. Gets a goal on the board. 4-1. Could be like, I mean, Vitality for some reason was just the kryptonite of NRG, but if if Vitality couldn't beat other people, then that's just NRG's path. But yeah, SBC, you know, best of luck to them. That's a great duo, and that's going to be a second goal for Luijo. Performing decently well as Luijo right now. 2 goals on the board for him. Actually beat Wiz to the ball. Off the kickoff, Wiz into the left corner, looking to get a demo onto Broad, is unable to do so. Comm with a fake. Creamz, neutral 50 up against Luijo, who continues to hold his own ground here. Flick over the top of Comm, but Comm never really challenged. He was looking for bumps instead. Quarter double, not going to be found by either player, and contact isn't found by Broad as well. Kept up towards the sidewall. Luijo bumped far out of the way by Creamz as Comm looks to take to the skies once more. To the ceiling. The pinch ends up finding its way towards the left side of the net. Nothing on target. Creamz leaves it for Wiz. On the turn, Creamz. If we get to the backboard, Broad was there to shut it down. Wiz on the cut once more. Extra touch. Broad still trying to challenge Luijo there as well. Luijo certainly holding his own. Natural beef with a reset attempt. Does find the reset, but that's about it. Comm, no second touch. Wiz, far left corner. 2 minutes remain in this first game of this best of 3. Creamz reset under 1 on the dribble, takes it the whole way and dunks the defense on the goal line. Vicious from Creamz. Took his time. And no matter what you can do, or no matter what you try, Mr. Luijo in all natural beef, just simply not strong enough up against that Creamz challenge. Up top, Luijo able to catch it. Light touch into the corner. Creamz going to leave it. Just kidding. He'll turn and challenge right away. Luijo. Extra touch towards midfield. Comm, the only one back. All natural beef was downfield. Pop up the top. Luijo there for the shot. Saved off the bar. Wiz able to kick it out. Luijo can't get to it. Comm and Wiz bumping each other. They're hand in hand going down the field. But they're not able to get a goal out of that crazy goal line stand. Now Wiz on the carry. Boosting the tank. Reset. Comm takes it away. Broad over to the backboard. This is just simple work right now for top left. It's what we expect. Day one is meant to be a breeze. The team's just kind of free-flowing. Again, Creamz is up on the pre-jump. Comm, the kick out. Not going to find Creamz this time around. Wiz gets demoed off the ball, and Unnatural Beef will have an opportunity towards the corner until it's immediately shut down by Comm, and my sentence becomes irrelevant. Creamz back in field. Broad's touch goes awry. Natural Beef on the follow. Wiz turn back in field. Comm looking to be first to it. Up against Broad. Takes it into the corner. Bumped up towards the ceiling. On the drop down. Demos one. Carries far into the corner. But in reality, this is a time waster right here. Comm up top. Drop down touch. Creamz. Extra pop on the reset. Tries staying in the play. Instead taken away by Wiz. I almost said Paarth, but hopefully Paarth will be okay. Bumped off the ball is Creamz. Nothing that can be done here on the side of free kept. 5-2. Likely to be the final score unless something changes here. Creamz downfield, off the ceiling. Luijo just got to let it drop, and that is game one. Quick as you'd like. Luijo actually had himself quite a game there. A couple goals, a save, had 4 shots as well. All 4 of his team shots, I should say. As now we move into game number 2. This is what we expect, frankly, from this roster. We expect them to perform like this. They look fantastic thus far. Again, they look very free at present. Comm will challenge right away. Creamz is there. He will steal the goal successfully. That is 1-0. Creamz just being a little bit rude and stealing that away. Right away off the kickoff. Comm out towards midfield. Wiz on the half flip, pre-flip. Will not find contact. Broad intercepted by Comm, who resets off the ceiling. Unnatural Beef able to take it away. Now here comes Creamz. Beef back in field. Wiz up top. Waterfall straight down. Creamz tried having the read, but could not quite react to it. Comm on the reset. Still controlling the ball. Out in front. Awkward for the defense. They are able to deliver it out of play for the time being. Broad down the attempted wave dash shot towards net. Luijo able to stretch out his arm and block that one away. From the ceiling now. Musty coming downfield. Luijo carry towards the net. Threatening opportunity again. Luijo looking solid. Scouts, keep your eye on him. Wuka Lucas, my man, thank you so much for being here. I'm glad that you're able to join us for the bit of time that you were able to. Pitch actually comes through. Sorry, I got a little distracted just because that got a little closer than expected. Anyways, you have yourself a fantastic night, my man. Sleep well. And of course, best of luck tomorrow. I will be tuning in for sure. Comm with a Musty looking for a double, but Luijo's there to shut it down. Luijo trying his heart out right now. Wiz is going to take it over to the sidewall. He has Creamz with him. Unnatural Beef on the dribble. Popped up towards the midfield line. Broad going to be beat to the ball by Wiz. Mere 90 seconds in. Creamz double off the backboard. Comm not going to make contact. Instead elects to turn back. Wiz reset, looking to show off the mechs. But the defense, honestly, well, oh man, you know what I was going to say. Everyone knows I was going to say the defense has honestly held strong thus far. And then this happens. I didn't even recognize that Comm made contact with the ball. I thought he had either faked or missed. And he'll have credit for the goal. Off the kickoff into the corner. Unnatural Beef looking for a reset. Does have it. Goes underneath one. Comm on the turn. Broad sent far into the corner. Pinched off the corner. Luijo looking to follow. Kicked out towards the midfield line. Unnatural Beef. The ball does not get away from him, actually. He is able to have that follow-up touch. Comm in the air. Corner read. Does not quite have the second touch. Looked like that one was going to be a shot on target. Yet nothing is found. Bump comes through. Looking for a second bump is Wiz. Now here comes Comm. Reset from the ceiling. Looking for a ground pinch. Does find it. It's light. And boost is taken by All Natural Beef, but Creamz is still there. Wiz to the backboard. Left for the double tap. It's a centering touch. No shooter in the lane. Comm up top. All Natural Beef on the follow. Carry downfield up against Creamz. Nope, Comm is the first to go. To the backboard as well. Comm is there and takes it away from Creamz again. Wiz sidewall double, unavailable. Pass from Creamz over towards Wiz. Contact is made, but two defenders went. Creamz is going to look for that sidewall double and was not able to do so. Bro, Mike, you have yourself a fantastic night, my man. Appreciate the encouraging words. We all hope that Paarth feels better here soon. Luigio is actually going to get shot on net. That is going to be 2-1 now. But you have yourself a fantastic evening, sir, and we will hopefully see you tomorrow night. Right away off the kickoff. Creamz is forced into a position where he has to retreat back, and he'll carry it from the ceiling. Broad, though, is up early on this challenge, and Wiz will kick out towards the sidewall. Creamz stealing that corner boost. 50'd hard by Luigio. He's looking for a double tap and does find it, but Broad a double committed, and everyone is out of position. Creamz elects to save the ball. Bumps coming through. Comm trying to get from the ceiling with 90 seconds left. Does have the block, but All Natural Beef is there. Pass downfield. Luigio not going to be able to find anything as Creamz interrupts that passing play. Shot towards net. Controlled by Wiz. On the carry downfield. Has the reset. Let go. Luigio does not get it over the top of Comm. Here comes All Natural Beef now. Up against Creamz and Broad. Comm does win the race to it. From the sidewall now. Continuation touch to the backboard. Wiz there. No shot denied by the defense. A mere 60 seconds remains from another 2-0 sweep in favor of top left, your home team. Creamz will take it towards the corner. What a read that is. Luigio centers it out. Wiz wins the race to the ball, even on low boost. Now Creamz back downfield once again. Broad able to take possession. Boost in the tank. One more touch, but Comm interrupts that play. Creamz looks to get aggressive. Luigio, no second touch. Wiz now, hard off the sidewall. Teammate in the air? No, not quite. Just looking to waste time off the clock. And a flip from Creamz means that this is a 2-2 ball game. And All Natural Beef has himself a goal on the board. Don't believe that's what Creamz had intended, but that's not for me to decide. Because ultimately it is 2-2. 23 seconds remain. Let's see what can take place from here. On the catch, Broad is able to win that challenge right away. Creamz the turn, All Natural Beef, no contact. Luigio does meet Comm at the point of the ball. Now pass, Comm looking for a redirect drop down, not gonna find it. Top left, searching for a possible 0-second effort. Broad keeps it alive downfield. Now Comm with control. Might have been the worst thing for him. Has the reset, tries getting the dribble, and we will see overtime in game number 2. Luigio on the pop to the sidewall. Sidewall double is found. Comm is there to collect possession. Broad looking to challenge right away. It is unsuccessful. All Natural Beef on the turn. Only Creamz left to beat. Shot on target. Creamz is just able to outstretch himself and get that save. Send back downfield. Team ups coming through on the side of Free Kep. Things getting awkward. Wiz with 2 demos. Comm puts it away. That's the series. Top layer able to win it. That is the game, ladies and gents. All right, really quick. If I have the time, we're going to run fast ad. Just then we don't have any through next game. But in the meantime, while the ad runs, I'll just have a Be Right Back screen on. Why not? All right. So our last match of the day likely is up against Master Duck. A win here puts us into day 2 uppers. Paarth is back as well. So let's go ahead and get this sucker underway, shall we? Top play up against Master Duck. I did not get enough research in. Wiz, you performed. You showed up, you did your job, so much appreciated that you were there. You know, I didn't want to have to sub in, which, you know, not that I could legally, and not that I would be able to contribute a thing, but I'm glad that it was you and not me. Paarth, thankfully, is back and hopefully feeling better, as he is able to dish up Comm for the first of this series. We do have Duck Enchanted as 2 of the 3 players, and then Ball. You know, I'm just gonna go with Ball as the 3rd player on the side of Master Duck. Top led thus far. Doing exactly what we expected. Again, this is a Friday, day 1 RLCS stream. The matches here are, you know, for the most part, relaxed. They're chill. We have a good time. You know, this is a very much an entertaining thing, you know, something to just chill out to. While tomorrow, competition will pick up. Sunday, it'll get even stronger, and then hopefully top 16 then will be just the best of all of those. So we'll roll with it from there. But again, Wiz, good work. We like to see it. You did your job, and that's what we expect out of the super sub. Ba, well done on recruiting Wiz as the super sub for this team. Duck's going to turn pop up towards the side. Enchanted is there with control. Over the top of Creamz, but Creamz gets the bump, and Paarth will have the easy touch up high. Bill now, excuse me, not Ball, it was Bill. I had misread that earlier. Nice job by me. Bill will look to center it. Creamz there. Shot. Not actually going to be saved. Duck is able to get one on the board. Bill was right in front of it. Comm just couldn't quite get the pitch against the post. One each about 90 seconds in. Fake kickoff. Creamz on the pop towards Paarth. Comm is pre-jumped off the ceiling. He does have control. Gets the reset. Extra touch. Paarth is there with the 50. But not with the shot as the defense is able to stand up to that opportunity. Paarth will now turn once again and fire back into the corner. Creamz the pass back towards Comm. He'll take his time and reset the offense all the way back from the backboard. Up against Bill. Gets over 1. Gets over 2 on the reset. The dunk out in front. Just pushed off towards the side. Off the post. It goes from Creamz. Now continued downfield by Duck. Paarth's going to collect that corner boost as it spawns. Now looks to take his time. Bill, though, giving him no space to breathe. Creamz on the carry. everyone from top lane on that one. Paarth's going to take his time, back up, play shadow defense on the pre-jump. It is successful, and now Creamz. Plenty of control, plenty of space, leaves it for Comm, off the ceiling, drops down in front of the net, but Enchanted is able to turn it away before any shots were able to come through. On the pop, Enchanted once again, kicked out wide. Comm there, shutting it down. No double tap from Duck. Creamz at the sidewall with control on the dribble. Pop up at the top of one, bar down and through. Creamz reclaiming the lead. Simple solo effort from Creamz. It's what we expect from him. Paarth now up top. Enchanted with boosting the tank. Elect now take it to the ground. Bill able to get a demo onto Paarth that actually helps Paarth as he's now able to reposition to the back line where he's able to have a successful clear. Thank you very much, Bill, for that demo. Tries faking around Paarth. Comm early challenge. Lost the 50 hard off the ceiling. Duck with a continuation now. Creamz taking his time on the dribble. Hard off the backboard it goes from the challenge from Bill. Paarth downfield. Comm in the air. No contact made from Comm or from Duck. Paarth just frankly beat him over the top, and now Enchanted looking to follow with nothing left in the tank. Does get a pop over the top of one. But Paarth will not be beat by that flick. And Creamz with a perfect bump means that that shot from Paarth will simply sail through. Creamz is just violent. Perfect touch from Paarth, and then Creamz with the absolute backstab. Booster, I'm not gonna. I read it, but I don't think I'm going to be repeating it into a microphone. But regardless, Creamz able to get the pop. Enchanted on the catch. Thought he might have had a reset, but is unable to use it if he did have it. Bill looking for a double tap. It is centered. Paarth will send it up towards the ceiling. Taking his time now on the dribble. Gets over the top of one. To the backboard. Duck is there. Now Creamz. That 50 was off the backboard. Enchanted is there just in time. Paarth was hunting. Comm and Bill trade demos. Creamz on the turn. Pass infield. Paarth rocket towards net. Duck there for the clear. Hard off the sidewall it goes and cleared even further where Comm can play possession to the backboard. Paarth off the ceiling. Comm looking to bring it towards either one of them. It is Paarth from the ceiling. What a shot. Chris Paul to DeAndre Jordan here. Comm right to Paarth. Up high and down hard. 4-1 for top left. You know, Booster, I don't think I do. I'm gonna let it be. The number I want to talk about right now is either the time on the clock or the score line being 4-1, specifically with about 45 seconds remaining in this game. Comm is up top. Duck has the boost, no space given. Enchanted, one touch. Good challenge from Creamz. He's able to reset off the ceiling as well. Paarth is the one who takes control. Comm now able to intercept as well. And they're just going for it right now. Top ladder just having a fun time. Searching for the highlight reel. Another attempted double tap, but Duck isn't having it. Booster, I appreciate the research. I'll give you credit for that. If someone's in chat, congrats, you can read it. It does not need to be repeated. I will not willingly accept brain rot on my stream. Or at least, yeah, not from me, that is. Ball gets dropped after the full field attempt comes through from top left, but regardless, this is just, again, more of the same. It's day one. What do you expect? Right now, we're just waiting on Creamz to ready up, I guess. Regardless, this has been pretty simple. What else do we really expect here? Game 2 inbound. Again, solid game 1 from our, I guess, our boys in orange here. Not a surprise as to what we're seeing from top left. Again, they are the 11th seed and want to pass This time it's Comm looking to have the double tap, but taken away by Enchanted. Creamz gave him a layup there. Centered out. Duck going to be just intercepted right away by Creamz. Comm looking to cut it out. Floater towards net. Enchanted. Carry downfield. Cannot get over the top of Creamz, who I thought he had the psycho, but he did not, as it turns out. Comm is going to be able to turn on the ball. Corner double is found. That spikes high towards the ceiling. Waterfall down. Paarth control. Centered for Creamz. But Enchanted will deny that opportunity once more. Comm to the backboard. Double tap is centered. No shot available. Enchanted looking to take control. Limited boost in the tank, but does have Duck waiting in the wings. No pun intended. Comm in field. Creamz there. So is Duck. Taking that away. Shutting down the offense at least as best as they can of top left. Enchanted hard off the backboard. Creamz top left. Not going to be found. Shot just slightly too high. Now Enchanted on the clear. Will not find Bill. Instead finds Creamz looking for the sidewall. Double! Creamz! My goodness! Oh, that is disgusting, Creamz. What a redirect on target. 1-0 for Toplet in style. Dylan, double mode, my man, what's going on? Oh my goodness, what a pinch. That basically sums up what tonight has been like. That pinch and then the sidewall double from Creamz. Dylan, I hope you're doing a great job. You got Team Silence tomorrow. That's going to be a blast, man. Best of luck in that matchup, because that really can go either way, in my opinion. Ball hit hard off the sidewall. Creamz has no boost. Will still like to go for a pinch. Does have it underneath Duck. Bill able to nuke it down into the right-hand corner. Center now for Duck. Creamz able to block that one away. Paarth gets bumped off the ball, though, and that will be a free net for Bill. One apiece. Great bump onto Paarth. Nothing he can do about it. One goal apiece. Now Duck from the sidewall. Paarth just running rough shot on the entirety of this team. Corner double found from Creamz. It's just a 50, however, that he won. Takes away from Enchanted on the backflip. Here comes Duck now. Going to play control from the ceiling. Reset found. Control downfield. Creamz. Now into the corner. Bill taking his time. Paarth, just more demos being found. Enchanted can't win it over Creamz. It's Duck now with control down low. Paarth the interception. Duck centering touch. Bill not there. Creamz looking for a redirect on the delayed flip, but will not find it. Comm, nuke back downfield again. Ceiling down towards the backboard. Enchanted looking to clear across as Creamz finds a demo onto Bill. One-way traffic in terms of the demo department right now in favor of top left. Comm the pop. Duck taking his time. No more boost in the tank. Paarth recognizes it. Challenges. Two players commit. It is Enchanted going as well. Creamz down the dribble, taken away by Bill. Comm pass across towards Paarth. It'll find its way to him as well from the sidewall. Now up high, infield. Creamz searching for a pinch with Paarth. Will not be found on this occasion. Sent all the way downfield. Paarth with the carry. No musty attempt. Instead, drops back down. It's a pass towards Comm. Creamz was in the air expecting the musty earlier. But alas, that does not come through. Now here comes Enchanted. The pop. Duck there. The shot. No double found. Boost being stolen right now. Comm left with nothing. Shot on target. Paarth there. Cleared out. On the dribble now. Boost in the tank. Intercepted by Bill. Aggressive defense. Paying dividends, excuse me, at least at this point in time, but that double could open things up. Creamz, the pop. Paarth, up, leaves it. Comm is there. What a shot, but Creamz is actually the one to block it. Comm the bump. Bill 50 down in front, off the bar. Creamz can't get there. Pitch downfield from Bill. Paarth will take control. A minute to go. Now here comes Comm. Infield, Creamz on the pre-jump, just can't quite be reached. Sidewall double attempted, unsuccessful by Bill. Comm the turn. Double tap opportunity from the backboard. Shot saved by Bill towards the ceiling. Paarth to follow. Undeniable is top left. what we expect from them. It may be 2-1, but it's really felt like pure and utter domination. The shot counts are there. This is simple stuff for top left. Creamz is off the ceiling. Still is able to have a successful challenge. Will follow. Looks for a bump. Nope. Infield pass instead. Paarth will have to retreat, collect that corner boost. Bill on the turn. Enchanted searching for bumps again, but will not find it. Now both Creamz and Paarth up for the ball. Comm from the ceiling. No contact made. To the backboard now. Double tap opportunity. 2 players commit from top left. Enchanted. Nothing to be found. Comm does get a touch to deny that shooting opportunity. Enchanted up with Paarth. Creamz is pre-jump downfield. Bill will kick it out wide. It's going to have to be likely a 0-second effort. Bill didn't even find that corner boost. Down towards Enchanted. Comm intercepts. Duck can't get there. Top left. Undefeated into day number 2. What do you want? It's just how it is. Alright, I'm trying to see who we face. Bond, do I do a post-game interview? Post-day interview, should I say? GG's. We're not gonna do a post-game interview because they're all out. they're already out of the VC. That was well and truly light work. I'm just waiting for this to update, and we'll see from here. Beastbound, really quick. When do you want post-game interviews and when do you not? I want to figure that out. So if you can, I guess, consider, we can go from there. Beastbound, have yourself a great night, though. Anyways, really quick, we have our bracket updated. Here it is. We are in Pool B6 for tomorrow. It starts right here up against Astronics Esports. Astronics are the 118th seed. They beat SKX 2-0, 1-2-1 over Binkelschlorg, I guess. And they beat Washing Machine 2-0. Should be light work for us still. That's just normal stuff. And then we face the winner of Bagwork and Yam on My Face. Crazy team names. Bagwork is Arsenal's team. Now that's funny. And that could very well be the team that we face. Let me look at these seeds really quick. The 54 seed is Bagwork, which is Hezi, Arsenal, Diaz. And then Yam on My Face is 75 seed. So that'd be fun. Shout out Chappie. So we could face Arsenal tomorrow, and then we would face any of these 4 teams here in the winter semis, which I'm just gonna look and see who they would be really quick. Nitrous, Swaz, Plexi, that's a cool team. Adrift, Beam, interesting rosters here for Plus and Bag. C22 for Plus. Nitrous, Swaz, this is an interesting roster. This is an interesting roster right here. And this is seed 107. But I know Adrift. And lastly, right here, let's take a look at these two as well. Seed 22 being the best right now of these ones that we can play. Patty's team! Jonathan. This is my home team right here. This is Akron. Jan, Patty, Shakaz, Trev. This is Akron. That's Akron. So, shout out my home team. Hopefully we end up seeing them later on in the day, and they could absolutely get there. But, yeah, let's get a raid going. Let's get a raid going. Who should I raid, bro, Make? Who do you think we should raid tonight, huh? Team Silence is still playing. Let's raid Sporty. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and raid Sporty, right? Or wait, is SBC up? Oh no, who am I kidding? We're gonna raid Nutty. Or is he done?
No, we'll raid into Monkey Shines in him.
He's done. He's raiding too. So he's gonna raid into Monkey Shines. I'll do the same. Sights up. But SBC, is he done streaming? No, he's streaming. I get the SBC love, but I'm gonna bring it into to Monkey Shines, just because their matches are. Actually, no, we're gonna go Sporty because their matches are still going on. Sorry, Fatal, but I'm not able to, as I have 2 friends who drove up from Cincinnati that got here about 20 minutes ago. So I'm gonna go hang out with them because they're here for the weekend. Let's raid Sporty. Alright, guys. That's been it for tonight. Pretty simple night all around. Hope you all had a fantastic evening. I'm going to dip on out of here. Love you all. I'm going to be here tomorrow. Same exact time. So, please, join us again. Turn on notifications. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, here on Twitch. Sub if you have Twitch Prime. The works. And we're going to bow on out of here. You guys have yourselves a fantastic night. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.